Alright, we're back. I could probably finish this before my buffs wear off, hopefully. I think once we do Barada, yeah, then his entertainer area opens up. This is a cylinder I wanted, but I can't crack the code. I need someone to take the cylinder to a scientist. I know he can decode it. Want a job? Sure. Don't let that fool you. It ain't inside the palace. I remember I did that once. I, I lost 12 to Java faction, but I won 6 when it came to Tuscan Raiders. Awesome. Oh yeah, I wanted to explain something. I just noticed that whenever I started doing this again, I have a lot of videos that I did. It's crazy how many playlists I did. Most of it was mods and stuff like that. God, it's just crazy how far on those playlists I've been able to do and all that. Because this channel was started just for doing mods, and then out of nowhere I just started doing regular games. It's crazy. Reptilian meat. You can use that for crafting, for just straight up arsons as well. I think some stuff might actually require meat, so it's actually a good idea to, if you're gonna be arson, at least have one skill in hunting. That way you can, and get a survival knife as well. That way you can get meat from creatures to make food. I'm pretty sure you can make your own food, but I don't know. It's been a while since I even messed with arson. Since I made my Wookiee a Jedi. God, that was horrible. Well, not horrible, but just time-consuming as hell. Took me all day to get that crafting stuff maxed out. I was so committed to it, and then once I actually became a Jedi, I was just like, God, man, I keep getting my ass kicked by bounty hunters. Was it even worth it? I think I was better off with my Wookiee with him just being a TK than anything else. It was cool though, because I never became a Jedi when this game was live. I never had the chance. Started too late for it. We're actually not too late. I mean, I played this when it first came out, but I was too young to understand the whole profession shit. I just kind of guessed. And back then, becoming a Jedi was even more difficult. And I think the first time they made a Jedi system, whoever had it, basically, if they died once, it was permanent death. So it scared a lot of people from actually getting it. I mean, the only reason you would even get it is just so you can have bragging rights during that time. But then they realized that, oh, permanent death is too brutal. How about you just lose XP on your skills that you're working up? So, for example, if I had this up right here, like barely close, and it was like a Jedi skill, if I get killed once, that drops, and I have to start all over again. This is what I love about this server, because this XP weekend shit really helps for that, because I can probably kill like 2 or 3 creatures, and then bam, I can go ahead and turn in. You can actually hunt bounty hunters as well as a non-bounty hunter class. So I think they're called like, I forgot what they're called, but I think it to be like a certain profession though. Then you can actually just hunt bounty hunters. I've seen it happen a few times because our guild master, or guild leader rather, he did that. Like we did XR Coon, and like right whenever we killed him, I was trying to see what it dropped, and luckily I got it. It was the 5th gen lightsaber, double blade lightsaber that I have on my Wookiee right now. But God, I got so furious about that because I got killed by a bounty hunter right after we killed him, and I was already like drained because even though you can buy skills as a Jedi for free, you can only have a certain amount of skill points, and there's like 4 or 5 of them. I know force points are useless, but let me go ahead and talk to this guy real quick. Good work. Cylinder has self-destruct code for one of the storehouses. I'll give you the coordinates. Well, okay, I never remember this. You basically have to set off the timer, which you have to hurry to hell up and get out of there, because I'm pretty sure you can die if you stay in there. But what was I saying? Oh yeah. So far, I'm pure lightsaber combat mastered, and then I got a certain number of points for Jedi defense to help me against blasters and all that. Mostly the melee though, because most of the time when you fight bounty hunters, they're always TKs most of the time. That or pistols, like scatter pistols, just so they can do that mod shot crap, just at a faster rate compared to rifles. It's annoying too, because the whole cutting system that I've been doing, or cutting technique rather. I mean, anyone can do it. That's all they do to me every single time I try to fight them, and it's aggravating. Because I wish I could use force powers, because you can actually use force choke and all that, but force powers are just useless. Wish every profession had that meditate ability that TKs have, though. They can actually heal their own wounds, mind, everything. I mean, it's amazing. I think I'll do that for my Wookiee, because I'm getting kind of sick of getting killed by bounty hunters and all that. I mean, it was cool at first to be a Jedi, but trust me, unless you're like 100% committed to it, I mean, I just wanted to do it just to see what it'd be like to be a Jedi. And then once I actually saw it, I was just like, man, it's not worth it. It's not worth all that trouble. There we go. I'm pretty sure there's no people in this storehouse, so could be wrong. Yeah, there is one. Fuck. No, never mind. Here it is. Self-destruct. 15 seconds. Oh crap. If I remember correctly, it actually does explode, which is pretty remarkable for this game. I know the new one had it, but this one... Yep, and you saw part of the, well, was underneath the ground, so... what more can I talk about? When you go to become a Jedi, you don't just have to do those 4 things. You actually have to go to Dathomir, which is, like I said before, it's a dangerous place. I mean, there's so many Rancors and all that. And you go get trained 4 things, 4 professions. You only need a certain amount of skills for each one, because a lot of them are useless. So I would just get rid of some of those, just like melee defense and stuff like that, or just melee attack speed and all that. Just the important ones, and then once you do that, you have to go to Hoth, because they used to have a system where you had to kill a boss on Dathomir, but you can skip it, and you have to kill a Jedi who's pretty fucking remarkable. I mean, you could probably solo him if you're buffed up and actually good with a certain profession. I kind of was fucked over a little bit because I started Fencer, so I can get that first ability, and I was not prepared for it at all. Luckily, I had friends that helped me out. He's pretty strong, and once you do that, then you become a Padawan. He's only a Padawan right now. I mean, you can do the Jedi Knight quest, which is, I think, all you do is just go to Yavin and talk to somebody, and that's it. But you want to make sure you have all your skills that you want or need before you do that, because I think once you do that, you can't go back. So I think I'll show that. Come on, come on. You better head to the throne room. Okay, so next video we're going to the throne room, so thank you all for watching.